to B, G, B to C, H, C to D are functions. We need to show H circle G circle F is equals to H circle G circle F. Okay. We need to show these two functions are equal. See, how can we say these two as equal? Just by observing their domains as well as their range. If their domains are same and they are defined, they are equal at every value of x, then we say those two functions are equal. So for that, as given, first we need to think about f, g and h. As given, okay, f is a function from a to b, and you need to consider it connects an element x to y such that y is equals to f of x. Okay, this is f. And then you need to think about z. Now, z is a function from b to c, and it connects an element y of b to an element z of c such that z is equals to z of y. And the next one is what? H. H is a function from c to d, and it connects an element z to an element t of d such that this t is equals to h of z. So now I have the definitions for three functions f, g and h. Okay, right. Next we need to show, okay, these two are equal. First of all, just think about the left side one, h circle g circle f. Since we need h circle g circle f, first think about g circle f, then think about h circle g circle f. Okay, just look there. Yeah, I am thinking about the left side part. F is a function from a to b, g is a function from b to c. Okay, since f is a function from a to b, g is a function from b to c, when you combine these two, we will get that g circle f is a function from a to c. As per the definition of g circle f, it connects an element x of a to an element z of c such that z is equals to g circle f of y. And now, see, now you need to think about h circle of g circle f. Right. See, now what we have? G circle f is a function from a to c, and h is a function from c to d. And that is from a to c, this is from c to d. Yeah. See, you need to apply the composition. See, we need to write like this. So h circle of the first function, g circle f, is now from a to d. Again, by the rule of composition, it connects x to z and h connects z to t, and that's why it connects an element x of a to an element t of d. So at the end, what we have? At the end, the left side function h circle g circle f is a function from a to d connecting x to t. Here a is the domain, and h circle of g circle f of x is equals to t. If input is x for the function, output is t. Okay, have a look. H circle g circle f. Okay, pay attention on the right side. So first of all, construct h circle g, and then we need circle f. So h circle g means, yeah, first of all think about g and h. As we know, g is a function from b to c, h is a function from c to d. When you composite these two, we will get h circle g is a function from b to d. Then just by the rule of composite functions, h circle g connects an element y of b to an element t of d such that t is equals to h circle g of y. For the function h circle g, if input is y, output is t. Okay. So h circle g is completed. Then we need to think about h circle g circle f. Okay. Now what is f? F is a function from a to b. And what to say about h circle g? H circle g is a function from b to d. Okay. And now we need to composite these two. So when you composite these two, h circle g circle f is a function from a to d, and it again connects an element x of a to an element t of d by the composite rule. So at the end, this h circle g circle f as well as H circle of G circle F, both will have same domain A, and both these functions are connecting x to t, and that's why we say that these two are equal, and there ends the proof for this. Okay, just have a look. So see, composition of functions is it is an associative property actually. So H circle of G circle F is equals to H circle G circle F. That in the sense, ordering is not important when you apply composition of the functions. Have a look. So now in 35b we have three real functions f, g, h. All these three real functions are defined like this. For the first function, if our input is x, output is x square. If our input is 2, output is 2 square. If our input is y, output is y square. If our input is t, output is t square. For the second function, g of y is equals to 3y. Don't think bother about that y or x or z. If input is y, output is 3y. If input is x, output is 3x. Like that, no problem. Here z, if it is the input for h, output is z plus 4. If input is y, output is y plus 4. If input is a, output is a plus 4. Like that. And we need to think about this h circle G circle F as well as h circle G circle F. So to find that h circle of G circle F as well as h circle G circle F, first of all you just try to find this G circle F and h circle G, and then try to find the parts separately. First of all, G circle F. We need to find G circle F. See what you say about G circle F. G circle F of x is equals to, you just say it like G of F of x. Okay. And that is equals to G of, what is F of x? F of x is x square. So replace f of x with x square. Now g of x square. Just look there. G. If input is y, output is 3y. If input is x square, output is 3 times of x square. So that is 3x square. So g circle f of x is 3x square. So G circle F is completed. And then you just think about this H circle G. Okay. Now what to say about H circle G? So H circle G is again, we need to find H circle G of x. Yeah. By the composition of the functions, we can write it like H of G of x. Right? And that is equals to H of, what is G of x? For y 3y, for x 3x. Okay. This is 3x. And what to say about H of 3x? If z is the input, z plus 4 is the output. If 7 is the input, 7 plus 4 is the output. If 3x is the input, 3x plus 4 is the output. That is H circle G of x. Okay. Now G circle F and H circle G are completed. Then we need to find H circle of G circle F. Okay. Now H circle of G circle F. So how to find the value of this H circle of G circle F? So H circle of G circle F of x, this is a function of x. So it can be written as H of G circle F of x. You just apply, you just split this circle, that's it. If you split this circle, it becomes H of G circle F of x. So this is equals to H of, what to say about G circle F of x? See, G circle F of x, we found it as 3x square. So right here 3x square. H of 3x square. Now for the function h, the input is 3x square. What to say about the output? See, for the function h, to get the output, we need to add 4 for the input. So this is equals to 3x square plus 4. This is H circle of G circle F of x. Okay. And the next thing is what? H circle G circle F. So H circle G circle F we need to find. H circle G circle F of x we need to find. H circle G circle F of x we need to find. So the first function is H circle G and the second function is F. Okay, don't think about don't treat them as 3 different functions. They are just 2 different functions. H circle G is one function, F is the other function. So we will write it like this. h circle g is the first function of f of x is the second function. H circle g of f of x. So this is equals to h circle g of, what to say about f of x? F of x is x square, right? So h circle g of x square. And what to say about h circle g of x square? See, h circle g of x is 3x plus 4. If your input is x for h circle g, output is 3x plus 4. If your input is y for this function, output is 3y plus 4. If your input is t, output is 3t plus 4. And here our input is x square, so output is 3x square plus 4. Have a look. H circle g circle f as well as h circle of g circle f. Both these functions have same output like 3x square plus 4, and these two are equal. As we proved in the above case, see with the discussion of a, b, c, d, and now we proved it by taking three different real functions. Okay, just have a look. All these things just by the notations, that's it. No need to use your intelligence and everything. Just follow the notations and easily you will find everything. Okay.